Yep. I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Authorities in Western Massachusetts charged 9 of Phoebe Prince's classmates. All of them stand accused of harassing and bullying the 15-year-old so much she committed suicide.
15-year-old Phoebe Prince was an attractive high school freshman who'd moved to Massachusetts from Ireland last year. But after a brief relationship with a boy, she was tortured by bullies, prosecutors say, on an almost daily basis for 3 months.
It's another case of alleged bullying with tragic consequences. 13-year-old John Carmichael committed suicide on Sunday. The Joshua, Texas 8th grader had apparently been the target of teasing and bullying over his small size.
17-year-old Eric Mohat always had a smile in yearbook photos, but behind that smile, Eric was hiding from his parents and friends that he was constantly tormented by bullies.
Behind these smiles were children of despair, children who've committed suicide after being bullied, at least 12 in the last year. Kids like 11-year-old Carl Joseph Walker Hoover in Massachusetts, who took his life after being taunted daily.
My name is Brittany, not the girl with the acne.
They call me fat and ugly looking and stuff.
I feel like dirt sometimes. Like, I go home and I feel like dirt.
I hear girls talking about me or my friends and calling us ugly, and I don't understand how somebody can do that.
According to the National Education Association, more than 160,000 children miss school every day in this country because they're afraid of being bullied. Can you believe that? Of course, bullying, as we have all seen, can have tragic results.
Teenagers have probably been bullying and pushing each other around since the beginning of time. But now with technology like texting and IMing and MySpace and YouTube, bullies no longer have to confront their victims face to face. They can stay in the shadows and torture their targets anonymously. It's called cyberbullying.
I never knew it affected me so much. And like, people would ask if I was a boy or a girl, and I was hurt. And I never wanted that to happen. And like, it lowered my self-esteem really bad. And I never wanted to go to school.
So I see it hurt you. I see it hurt you so much. But you know you're beautiful, right? Yes.
It's the kind of pain that affects so many children. 1 in 3 kids are bullied or bully every year. So how do you stop it?
What if your child becomes the victim of one? How do you spot the warning signs, and what should you do?
Well, here's the thing. If your child is starting to withdraw, if they're trying to avoid school by coming up with fake illnesses, I mean more than occasionally, because you know a lot of kids say, I got a headache when there's a test. If you see their items missing, if you see them with bruises that are unexplained, if you see them really starting to have anxiety and depression symptoms, then you need to consider that someone might be picking on them and bullying them some way. And this is not kids being kids. The biggest mistake I see adults make is say, look, these are just kids being kids, so I'm going to stay out of it.
Right.
This is not a time to leave your child alone. It's also not a time to go running into the school like your hair's on fire, hysterically accusing the school of not caring about your child. Teachers do care, but they need to know what's going on. Sit down, partner with them, talk about what's going on, and make sure that kids understand that telling is not tattling. You've got to reach out to an adult, someone that you trust, someone that's in power, because a lot of kids will hide this out of shame and guilt, and they'll say, oh, Mom, don't say anything, you'll just make it worse. You know, that's not true. There are ways to go about doing this. Partner with the school and have this dialogue with your child.